Hello everyone, this is Yoshito Damonchimamori. I'm the author of In Search of the Lost Words, a bilingual time travel adventure, and the organizer of the Grand Multiliteracy event. For these two projects, I had two amazing sponsors, and today I'm going to do a review of the products that one of these sponsors is offering. And this publisher is Fluent Books Publishing. It's a very special publishing company that publishes books in all your languages. So when I say your languages, it's because you can really choose what you want the book to look like. So it's especially good if you're a family with languages where you can find books less easily in your languages, and also for schools and libraries who want to have books in multiple languages. So it's a bit like bilingual books, but it's not just bilingual. You can put a lot of languages, and I believe so you can have just one, but it can be two, three, four. And for the stories that have shorter text, you can have the story in as much as 10 languages. So I'm going to show you a book that I ordered and also their website. So let's start with the website. So you can go to their website if you type www.fluentbooks.org. That's the homepage, sorry. And so you're going to, let's have a look at the books. So it's a growing company, and at the moment they have, I can't remember, but about 8 books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a coloring book. So you can see that it's for younger children. So you can start from 0. So that's with a very short text, but you can have, I took this one because my youngest is 8 years old and I wanted to have this with him. Uh, so, so when I say that you can have the books in your languages, is you can really personalize it. So in my family, we have French, Korean, English, and Japanese a little bit. So last summer, my sons met for the first time their little cousin, who's 2.5 years old. And so he speaks a lot more Japanese. So my sons picked up on Japanese and they wanted to learn to read in Japanese. So I wanted to have the book in 4 languages. And when you want to choose a book, so let's go to this one, for example. So that's the cover. And you can choose already your languages. So these are like bilingual books. So that's a trilingual book. But for example, if I want Korean, I click here and you're going to have the book in English Korean. But as I said, I want it in Japanese as well. You can see that there are loads of languages here, but for this book, there wasn't a Japanese version. So what I did is that I came back to the homepage and you can see customized books. So when you click here, you come to Google Docs and you can say all your specifications. So the book you want, and you can see that you have loads of languages. So these are all the translators she's working with, and you have Japanese. So you can also add your own. So you can add other and add your own language. And Anna is going to look for a translator and get the book translated. So it takes a bit more time, of course, if it's going to be translated, but at least you can have your book in your own languages. So I'm going to show you now how it looks like in the book. Okay, so right now I'm looking at the PDF version because I haven't received my paper copy yet, but it should arrive soon. So this is how it looks like. You have the 4 languages that are translated. And what I want to talk to you about is especially the Japanese version. So for the Japanese version, for this book, it didn't exist. So she got a translator to translate it into Japanese. But she asked me the kind of Japanese I wanted. So in Japanese, you can have hiragana, katakana, that younger children can read already, and kanji that are a bit more difficult that you learn later on. But for my sons, what I wanted was for them to start learning to read in Japanese, so to recognize some of the sounds. So you can see that it's written here in Japanese, and on top of it, you have the pronunciation. So how to read it. So otonari-san. So you can really personalize it. You can add how to read it. So it will be the same for Korean. You can add how to read it. If your children can't read Korean, mine can, so I didn't need it, but I wanted it for the Japanese. So it's already great that they can read in all their languages, but that's a new one they can learn by comparing with the other languages. And then I want to help them recognize some of the characters little by little by using this book. The illustrations, one other thing to mention is that they're all done by, oh, this one is not by Hannah. Hannah illustrates all her books, but this one is from one of her students because she's an art teacher. So this was a project with her students, but you can see that there are beautiful illustrations. The story is very nice as well. So they're quite short, which is nice, especially for younger children or like for my sons when they're trying to learn to read in Japanese. So overall, I was really attracted by how customizable these books are. So especially, as I said, if you're familiar with languages that you don't find easily, definitely check out their website. And the same for schools and libraries. If you want a book in multiple languages, you can go out to her website. And as I said, if it's shorter text, it can be up to 10 languages. Here, because it's for up to 8 years old, the text was a bit longer, so there were 4 languages. So I'm going to leave all the details in the description below. Make sure to check out her website. It's fluentbooks.org. You can find her on social media as well as Fluent Books. I'm going to leave everything below in the description. Bye.